and welcome to this very special weekend edition of the King's Castle. I'm King James, I'll be your host for the next few hours of analyzing, entertainment, and whatever else you want to know here on the web.
Analysms.
And here to join me, as always, is my witty colleague, Mr. Blair Chopin. Good evening, sir.
What's up, everybody?
And this is a very special night because, as you can see, this is Super Bowl night, or should I say big game night. So throughout the show, we're going to be breaking down some of the things that we see going on in the big game, and possibly the Lady Gaga halftime show, so stick around for that. But, Blair, first things first. We know that tonight the eyes of the world, or the eyes of America, I should say, are on Houston, because it is the home of Super Bowl 51, where the Atlanta Falcons will take on our good friends, the New England Patriots.
Who's good friends?
It's a joke. But I gotta
outside of Boston's good friend.
I gotta ask your opinion on a couple things right here. First of all, we know that both teams had to be very strong to get to this point, but early on, who do you think has the advantage? Who do you think has the best shot of winning?
I think the safe pick is the Patriots, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if the game went either way.
You think the safe pick is the Patriots?
Yeah.
Well,
I think experience means a lot.
I have to agree with you in a sense that I think the Patriots are favored.
They are favored.
However, I think if I had it my way, Atlanta would win.
Well, yeah, I would. I don't know who I'd prefer to win. Honestly, I despise them both.
Because
this is a Panther fan's worst nightmare for a Super Bowl.
To be honest, this is really, for Atlanta, this is a game of underdogs because they've been to the Super Bowl several times, but they've never won.
James, why do you keep saying that? I'm going to have to fact check you because you're presenting alternative facts. This is their second time in the Super Bowl. The Patriots have been 9 times.
Right. But the Falcons have never won, so...
Yes, they've never won, that's true.
If they win tonight, it'll be a first.
That's true.
But if you had to pick somebody right now based on what you've seen, who do you think is the MVP for either side?
Well, I think the first option for most people would be the quarterbacks. It's always the easiest choice for MVP. So Tom Brady or Matt Ryan. The Patriots wide receiver, Hogan, I could see doing that. You could always see a defensive player who gets a couple interceptions being thrown in the mix as well. And there's been some random Super Bowl MVPs as well. So maybe Deion Lewis for the Patriots could be thrown in there. I don't know.
Well, I heard earlier today that I believe on the Patriots side, Matt Ryan has already been named the MVP.
James, he plays for the Falcons.
Oh, excuse me. My mistake. It's a King's Goop, ladies and gentlemen.
The King is a wrestling expert.
This is why our forte has always been wrestling and not football, but this is a special occasion. So,
you know what I'm going to guarantee?
What?
We're gonna have a video after halftime or during halftime. But okay. I guarantee you, Lady Gaga puts out some kind of political statement during halftime.
Well,
it's going to be that's going to be controversial, and there's going to be a lot of people saying, "Should she have said something like that during the Super Bowl?" We're trying to forget about everything that's going on, but I think she's going to put out some sort of political statement during halftime.
I don't know about you,
and I would put money on that.
I don't know about you, but if I were the general public, I'd be less concerned about what she says and more concerned about what she's wearing, because...
No, I can't bet. I can guarantee you she makes some sort of political statement, though.
But I can tell you from seeing her on TV for many, many years, she has the potential to be a little out there with the wardrobe, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, so what do you put the chances of a Janet Jackson-esque wardrobe malfunction at? I think there's like a 20% chance.
Well... If it was anybody else, I'd probably agree, but I think the chances are a little higher than 20%.
Because higher than 20%?
Yeah.
So you think there's a more... What do you think? What would you put the percentage at?
About 50-50. And I'll tell you why. Because yes, I'm sure she knows that this is going to be on network television because it's being broadcast on Fox. But on the other hand, like I said, during performances, she's never afraid to push the envelope.
Right.
So,
and I guarantee you she's going to wear something.
So we'll have to wait and see.
So if we get the rare nipple / political talk segment at the halftime show, I think that'll be good.
Well, let me ask you another question. She's not the only singer that's going to be involved tonight because, as we know, country superstar Luke Bryan is going to sing the national anthem, which for the big game is rare air for a man. So
yeah,
So how much you want to bet he butchers the national anthem?
I think he'll do fine. I don't think he'll butcher. I don't think he'll do great, but I don't think he'll butcher it. The only thing with him is, with the normal thing we see in the Super Bowl, will he try to sing for way too long, and because of that, he won't have the range. Because
we've seen Aretha Franklin and Whitney Houston do that before.
But he doesn't have that range, is what I'm saying. He's a country singer.
Exactly.
So I'm going to be curious about the arrangement, too. Does he have a guitar out there? How does he do it?
I know he'll have a guitar, but I think he might have a couple of fiddles. But
Why do you think he's going to bring a fiddle?
Well, I didn't say he was going to bring a fiddle. I said he might have a couple of fiddles playing in the background. Could be.
That could be.
But, like we said throughout the night, we're going to be breaking down some segments of the game and the halftime show, so make sure you stay with us.
Who do you think is the best national anthem singer they've had at the Super Bowl?
Probably, from the ones I've seen, probably either Aretha Franklin, Carrie Underwood, or Kelly Clarkson.
Okay, I'm going to ask you another question while we're killing time here in the pregame.
All right.
What was your favorite Super Bowl?
My favorite big game. Interesting question. It'd probably have to be Super Bowl number 44.
Which one was that?
It was in 2010 when the Saints finally came back to the Superdome after Hurricane Katrina and they won the big title.
James, I don't think that game was that game of the Super Bowl? Superdome?
Or excuse me, they didn't
Super Bowl 44.
They didn't play it in the Superdome, but
the Patriots faced the Falcons in the Super Bowl.
No, stupid secret.
But anyway, the New Orleans Saints won the title that year, which I thought was poetic justice after what they've been through with Katrina and all that crap that.
I thought the better post-Katrina moment for the Saints was right after it happened and they were in the Superdome for the first time, and they beat the Falcons on Monday Night Football. And they had that fumble return for a touchdown and everything. I thought that was very cool. But, yeah, that was a good one.
I'd probably have to agree.
But that Super Bowl was in Miami. The Patriots-Panthers Super Bowl was good, even though we lost. The Titans-Rams was very good.
Well, let's just say as far as the Panthers were concerned, that was a lot. Super Bowl 38 was a lot better than what we saw last year.
Oh, yeah, that game last year was terrible.
Because last year, with all due respect to the Panthers, we pretty much got dominated by the Broncos last year.
Yeah, we put a stinker up. But what's another good Super Bowl? Well, usually these games are pretty crummy. But I think tonight's going to be good. I think there's going to be a lot of points scored. And my final prediction is for New England. What about your final prediction?
I have to go with the underdogs. I hate to do it because I think New England's favored, but I have to go Atlanta. Now, I'm going to make things a little trickier. I want you to try to call the score.
Ooh, okay. Jeez. 38-31, New England.
38-31, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we will soon see.
What's your score?
I say it's going to be a little tighter than that. I say 38-35.
Oh, you're going with 38 too, though. But Atlanta, you got Atlanta winning.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I hope you're right.
Well, we will soon find
I
out.
guess I hope you're right.
And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, stay with us. Stay with us throughout the night because we're going to be posting reactions all night long. So stick with us and enjoy the big game. We'll be back soon.
Yeah.